Sports updates. My name is Mutala Yakubu and Chenso Krayenko at the Accra Sports Stadium and match day 20 of the Bet Power Premier League so between Heart of Folk and Asante Kotoko. First leg of this fixture ended 1-1 at the Barbara Sports Stadium, but the game we never super because it wasn't just a Premier League game. It was also the President's Cup. In Tinero Bedim Kunimubia, when 50,000 Ghana City the Kofi or yeah was saying a trophy at the account. It was Heart of Folk and it didn't buy a goal to no Yensha no Yemra.
All of set, Aduncha has taken a look at his watch. Now he blows his whistle. That's the commencement of the game. The President's Cup and the 20th week game of the Bet Power Premier League. Here is York for Hearts. He puts one through. It's Abin Jr. Yonde! Good save from Dunlad. York! Another brilliant save from Dunlad to deny the Phobians. Now Abin Jr. is up against Sharif Mohammed. It is Abin Jr. Lovely play from Abin Jr. It is Abin Jr. And he squandered the opportunity. Abin Jr. to Utanga. And Utanga loses possession. Lamte goes past Amankwa. Lamte! Into the side net. Morrison goes for goal. Not too far from the target. Morrison played for Accra Base, Boca Juniors, before he got a break in the Premier League for Kim Faisal. Now here is Lamte. Richmond Lamte! Chest over the top is a goal kick. Oh, lovely play from Mukwala. Now Morrison. Lamte. Mukwala! But the flag is up. Mukwala was offside. Al-Hassan onto the part of Befi. That's what to find York. Here is Linda Mtange. There was an initial foul on Befi. It was Infege who brought him down. And Lamte came in with a late challenge.
Strong challenge it was from the Kotoko midfielder.
Mtange lines up to deliver. And here he sends one in. It's a header. And it's an opening goal. Kledu Yadom puts the Phobians ahead. The delivery from Linda Mtange was brilliant, and the header from Kledu.
Konedu using his height to advantage. He also realized that Danlad Ibrahim was off his mark, so had to position his header quite very well. There you saw he had eyes on the target, picked his spot very well. The Phobians are up in glory.
A Japan to take the free kick. And a Japan delivers. Onto the woodwork. The header.
The issue is whether the ball did cross the line. Free kick came in, the header was solid, and clearly it did not even get close to the line.
It's over at the Accra Sports Stadium. Station of medals. Asante Kotoko, the losers will take their losers' medals. So His Excellency Mukhtar Sissoko and President Akufo-Addo presents the trophy to Eric Esso, and Esso has lifted it. Hearts of Oak are 6-time champions of the President's Cup. Justin Awako have joined the celebrations. There they go. Gauka President's Cup champions 2023. The Phobians are the President Cup winners for the year 2023. All hail the Phobians.
Heart of Folk have won back-to-back a year President's Cup. Now after the game, assistant coach of Heart of Folk, David Oklu, on the extra bench, or Kasai, Sasuna Seydou Zebu, coach of Asante Kotoko so Kasai.
Le but, on a eu deux nombres d'occasions, on n'a pas pu se concrétiser, mais l'adversaire a eu la seule occasion, elle a concrétisé. Donc je pense, je dis bravo à l'adversaire, mais on a montré un très beau visage et on n'a pas eu la chance de scorer.
Yeah, all of us enjoyed the game. Yes, it's very, very competitive, and a team like House of Folk, they also play very well. Kotoko also play very well. We hope to, if we could have taken our chances that we got, like it will be a different story.
Let me congratulate my boys first, because they've done a yeoman's job. Yeah, I told your other colleague that My boys promise they are going to work their ass out and win this game. Okay. And thank God they
I saw
delivered.
you urging them from the touchline for 90 minutes of the game.
Yes.
Is this a sign of what to come in your subsequent matches?
Yes, this is just the beginning. Yeah, like I told you, we are going to work hard because they promised me they are going to work hard. And I know, and I trust them for that.
Of course, NT David Oklu and Nkrumah had to folk. But then, no Kwame game about. So there were other matches that were played in match day 20 of the Bed Power Premier League. So quickly, and share all the results that came through for match day 20. Dreams FC the Karela game the Korea goalless with Ken Faisal beating Great Olympics 2-0 at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. History being made there. Then we had Brichim United also beating Gold Stars by 2-0 with Legon Cities drawing 1-1 with Real Tamale United. Mediama and Sonny Brekum Chelsea game na koye 1-0 in favor of Mediama. In Swataman Echi Kotoku Royals trying to come in mani team back. Samatex beating Ediana surprisingly by 1-0 with Tamale City also losing to Accra Lions at home by 1-0. And Hartfolk beating Kotoko by 1-0. Sorry. Honumenti Yanko a table no so near Nyema Sesa. So after 20 matches in the Bed Power Premier League, Adriana still lead the lot with 36 points. Then Accra Lions are second with 34 points. Bichim United also third with 33 points. Asante Kotoko, after the defeat to Hartfolk, are stuck on fourth with 31 points. Hartfolk, they say almost women at 31 points. Remediema also with 31 points. BBN Gold Stars have 30 points and are 7 on the table with Samatex sitting 8th on 29 points. Brekum Chelsea and so at also 9th with 28 points. That is the top half of the table. The second half of the table looks like this. Dreams FC are 10th on the table with 27 points, and Swataman also 11th with 27 points. RTU with 26 points, they are 12th. Southern Great Olympics as with 26 points and are 13th on the league lock. In Faisal find themselves 14th with 24 points. Legon Cities are 15th with 23 points. Then the last three teams on the Bet Power Premier League table are Karela United, who sit 16th with 23 points. Tamale City are 17th with 20 points, and Kotoku Royals are rock bottom of the Bet Power Premier League, 18th with just 14 points. Mo Shaban, I mean, it was a great weekend of action as far as the Bet Power Premier League is concerned. But all eyes were at the Accra Sports Stadium. You were there. Tell us what you saw.
Mutala, interestingly, Andra, you could be Accra Sports Stadium, and for the first time, a Premier League game, you saw Bono as President's Cup. So now, you share how the organization is going to be. Make us say, Nyama Bibriye Koye. Prior to the game, now Slavko Matic had to fuck Gaffer no Oniho because the fans are not happy with him. Until now, say a man, people were expecting him to pick up all the loopholes and how to fuck utilize them and get the win for Kotoko. And honestly, a lot of people almost follow game. They will say now teammate say Kumasa Santi Kotoko were upper edge, in terms of quality as they play against hard to folk. But I'm going to tell you, game my share now. Last time, can you see data-wise, no second leg in Italy and do 1-0 in favor of the home team. 2020-2021, you share first leg, and this 0-0. Kotoko Nebo, whose second leg, has Shomu 1-0. 2021-2022, a Kotoko J League, first leg, so and 0-0. Second leg, Kotoko She has or Kumasi 1-0 through that controversial penalty incident, and also by then 2022-23, first leg, and 1-1 Kumasi. So obviously, the second leg and not and also by a home win, and that was what we saw. In the last 3 seasons, both teams, home and away produce more than a goal. It's either 0-0 in the first leg, 1-0 for the second leg, and that is what we are seeing. But this time around, the only change is the first leg and the 1-1. But when the proud to the game, both teams set up. Make us and both teams and say disabled kind, almost exhibiting quality football. Both Asante Kotoko and how to focus.
But their execution, especially when they get to the final third, it wasn't the best because both teams were just missing chances. I mean, Oshe, Diodone, Cameroon, Ninya for Hearts of Focus, Benjamin York, or saying Mukwala Sunya 1-on-1. I mean, what is happening? Both teams, they keep missing chances, and this is not just the only game we've seen them missing so many chances.
Yes, apart from Kojo Obin Jr., because since 2019. Wabo Super Clash, the Ama Heart of Folk against Kumasa Santi Kotokono. Abedi Odone is tasting his first season for Heart of Folk, and even in the second transfer window now joining you talk about Stephen Mukwala DC of Kumasa Santi Kotoko joined them FE Uganda this season, and so that power to play the Super Clash and also a difference. Sometimes playing in the Super Clash na nya idea that form kakra, but players BSBT a quality football yesterday in part of Heart of Folk. You can talk about Kunedu Yadoma after time has signing, and draw no more the best game.
Now, same way he's come under a lot of backlash. You free Afcon, chant by, has fans be seeing the performance now.
But Endra exhibited quality football. That was what the fans were expecting from him. And for me, I know as a young guy, has pressure. No, the pressure was so much on him. But Endra will prove it, and I'm sure that this is going to boost his confidence.
But how would you rate the performance of Mohamed Alassa? We've seen a lot of players cross carpets from Haas to Kotoko to Haas. The last player, yes, Sulama Abdullahi Obo against Kotoko. If Kotoko never has Obo against Kotoko, no she Ongu Honombad. How would you rate the performance of Mo Alassa?
Meka say Mohamed Alassa and Ndra about 60% of the performance, because Ndra the pair with Sharif Mohammed not top notch, so now you expect a lot of things from him, but Ndra performance on my end bad. Like I say, that is all what he can give. Again with pair with Sharif Mohammed, no, it wasn't. But look, the pressure that was coming from Heart of Folk attack Dieudonné and York and Kojo Obin Jr. in the first half was so much, and for a player of his caliber, no idea. But like I say, Ndra Kasana, a lot of pressure went, and this was the chance I now working. Say as a striker of in the caliber, no, it was uncalled ball to net, but a game of every team, the chances no won't take you chance and a back quality, no Shea Ndra, Linda exhibit quality, and then Amankwa Befi, one of the players Ndra, not on your right back or your player or your midfielder, sometimes as an offensive midfielder, but Ndra wouldn't call right back. Had to but this was an opportunity to make us say, where were the defenders?
Because Matthew said it be so blamey than lad, the goalkeeper for coming out. But another school of thought say it was poor marking from the Kotoko defenders.
There was nobody marking strikers. No, 3 strikers were unmarked. So as a goalkeeper, he had no option than to come and defend. Sanka defenders need you can fault him say. Mark you adena wupi, but
Mami and then no stadium hono.
Yes, this was another opportunity. Ananke was a Kotokodi Tekano, but it was a good header. Unfortunately for the forward, ball net Nimuana Anto. It was a good header.
That was from Mukwala.
Yes, Stephen Mukwala.
It would have been the equalizer for Kotoko.
Yes, it was a good header. The goal post in the 89. Stephen Mukwala that opportunity to celebrate a goal against Heart of Folk. But Mutala, all in all, maybe both teams 70%. Going to the game, 2 of us clearly we thought that has a mind that quality football.
And now Omahoke Kano was so. What do you think could have done the trick? Is it because they are playing Asante Kotoko Entina Omomo so? Because we've seen Heart of Folk this season and they've been super poor in some games.
Of course, yes. Heart of Folk at home. We are dropping points against Karela, we are dropping against Legon Cities, we are dropping against Bechem United, the Gianna FC, at Dakar Sports Stadium against Great Olympics they've drawn. So a lot of games didn't go well for them at Dakar Sports Stadium. But yesterday's performance, I believe that it's as a result of Bokotoko, and there's a trophy at stake. And clearly, when teams there's a trophy at stake. And the motivation again is that last season's President's Cup went for Heart of Folk. I'm sure that the head coach, current caretaker's coach, David Okulu, will tell them that, look, last season you were able to beat Kotoko 2-1 to lift the trophy. This time around, you have the opportunity again to win the trophy, and you shouldn't go down and allow Kotoko to beat you. And that was the motivation.
Okay, 88 Joseph Aso and who said all lifted trophy. He was the captain for Heart of Folk yesterday as they won the President Cup on the second successive season. Last season, Patrick Razak scoring the winning goal against Kotoko. This time, it was Kunedu Yadom who got the winner. Away from that, the women's football, because women's football is always live on Max TV. This Friday, we had ACM Secrets and its soccer intellectuals playing. It ended 1-1.
And there they are. And the referee points to the sports kick. Helen Alomenu decides to take it herself. Helen. She scores. Goalkeeper Boama Reta had a touch. It seems so great to have to defend well to prevent soccer intellectuals from getting the equalizer. It's swung in a header, and there they get their equalizer. They trail and they fight back strongly. Great delivery in and a header. Had she been clinical. It ends here. Referee Duodu Augustina blows her whistle to end proceedings for match day 12 of the Malta Women's Premier League.
So that game ending 1-1 between ACM Socrates and the soccer intellectuals. There's one game this afternoon and it will be live on Max TV. And a Berry Ladies against a Lady Strikers will be played at the Medina AstroTurf through 2:30. Not just a game, no, I shall see, and it was live on this channel. More Women's League, and so I mean, and also it's not the usual Hazakers leading and blowing everyone away. Teams are actually giving them a run for their money, yes, especially in the southern zone.
Yes, in the southern zone, Hazakers ladies are finding it tough now because the southern zone are.
Then as
quality ni other side, other teams need so talk quality no. Unlike first Hazakers or Sa Power, nobody to me to talk quality now. Every team have the quality, and even the national team, Kwana Black Queens are. We know quality is spread across. Into Ubenya, Berry Ladies, Ubenya Ampem Dakwa, Ubenya CM Socrates, Candy Soccer Academy. You get almost all their players in the national team. But and the Osha Southern Zone assassin, Hazakers ladies are not moving out because Osha Tender Queens, Osha other teams or more Southern Zone. They are giving them a tough game. Berry Ladies and co. Now at the northern zones, we change back. Ampem Dakwa lose to Dreams Ladies. Very one. And I pick that one oko northern zone table no sora or down. And if they are losing to the likes of Dreams Ladies, it tells you that almost no amount. So that is where the competition is very tough because we are now done with match day 12. We will be going to match day 18. So it should tell you that maybe I able do match day 16. Not southern zone table now not northern zone table no so it to me as a sign. For me, I am happy because I was expecting a lot from the likes of Northern Ladies, Tamale Super Ladies, or more Northern Zone. But I say, Omuma and that quality chance, Kaka. But Southern Zone, the Hazakers Ladies, it is not easy for them.
Of course, they are not having it easy at all. Some of their players have also moved outside the country. In Tiama Hazakers, this season, they are not finding it all rosy there. Call England because there were games played in the English Premier League, and you know the Premier League is always live on Max TV every Saturday. Chelsea finally won a game with Manchester City also beating Newcastle. The biggest humiliation came to Manchester United as they were beaten 7-0 by Liverpool. Arsenal also did a magnificent comeback against Bournemouth. Oh, this is what happened in England. Liverpool thrashing Manchester United by 7. United have been good in recent months, but this was a setback for Arsenal. So it seems they are doing they are marching on to the title, if I can say that.
Yes, so title winning team be exhibit quality football, and you see it in them. And for me, that character to come back to win 3.
Last season, Arsenal anyway, they did not have the character to come back. And at 2-0 was done and dusted.
Character character, and no, every country be every league. Team or BGB or character be or back because you concede, but you have to come back. But for United, Meka say, Germany yehuni say, Emma, this 7-0 results yehuni say, Liverpool any form as compared to their previous season. Like last 2 seasons, last season, the anchor normal. 2, United are picking form. So it is surprised that United will go in a game without scoring and conceding 7. And that is a surprising. But the truth is that anytime Liverpool airball United, it is a Ghana super clash. And you look at Nunes, Mohamed Salah, Bobby.
So the form doesn't matter.
That matter. When they are coming in the game, it doesn't matter who you are. And Adebaku, just getting to the latter part of highlights. We say Tanga Haga Kohage
Judging Club.
Yeah. Because we are constantly 7 the minimum sanka ye pon ya now they are fat dressing room.
Also bu Judging Club pa.
We also bunu.
What the club I hear English football.
That be club if Germany by English football they why no. Champions League back to back final no GB not
But I'm saying maybe so should Manchester United fans be worried say this has happened because Ten Hag has been there for just 8 months. Jurgen Klopp has been 7 years, 8 years. And they should not be worried. Part of the process. They would bounce back. Do you think they can bounce back from this?
A part of the process. Social United there a process be a mobile. That is how Liverpool started. Mekai 2000. Now Liverpool about from cry. And now say cry at a point in time. Rafael Benitez fee on coaches be by Juma Mekai. At a point in time, Mamu Pejagaka with Suarez and Raheem Sterling, and Nana we Beckham, Felipe Coutinho, so Beckham, and later Amuko and Sana. This new crop of players. But Timeka say a process. When you are building, that is how it happens. Sometimes complacency, United they call you. So Rashford the Shani we almost share Liverpool Charlie be winning and complacency setting, and these are results that you get. Now a catcher will say, look. You have to be very cautious, irrespective of your opponent and your mobile, and that is why it happens. So the fans are almost supporting it will fall in the
okay, you're very nice Italy because there were games as well, and you know every Sunday there is Italian Serie A action on Max TV. Napoli, their title charge and suffered a blip. Lazio, Team and Friday, and as I give the ball, so Fiorentina also beating AC Milan and Inter Milan winning. Any day see what Italian Serie A, you know the Italian Serie A is always live on Max TV. Now, over the weekend history was made in somewhere in the Ashanti region. Abrankesi to be precise, a top flight GPL game echo. So working Faisal hosted a Great Olympics at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Maka Missy Nkrumah no stadiums be brain but this modern facility at Dr. Kwame Chase, you know, it is one of the most beautiful we have in this country at the moment. Head of sports for IMAX Media, Mr. Jan Pofuanka, and Coach Scout Ebenezer Sefako PMO asking Faisal to con Great Olympics. So many George Amoako, the CEO of Ken Faisal United Train Komo, concerning the facility that they are using as their home turf.
You know, what's the challenge and how do clubs go around it to bring more fans in, especially younger
fans? I think the problem have to do. It's a big problem for the era in which very good football are shown on television all the time, every week, competing with our own league. You cannot compare what we see on television to our league as a league. You cannot. Gone are the days where spectators have no option but to go to that sports stadium. One is supposed to do Sundays to watch whatever game they play there. But now there is competition. And this is the main reason why we are having this challenge. I think that we need to do some things different. We have to do a lot of new things to get spectators to the game. But what kind of new things are we talking about? We have to do a lot of things with money. And the clubs themselves who have to put in all these promotions and other events together, cannot even pay for their campaign expenses. We can't. So if I want to bring a top musician to the stadium to draw the younger spectators to the stadium, it will cost a lot of money.
So this is just a little snippet from a documentary bro concerning the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Mo, it is a beautiful edifice, one of the best we have currently in the country.
And I'm not surprised that King Faisal Akwa adopt you because I am one person. I believe that the Abrankesi Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex should be a Premier League pitch, not for Division 1. And so I'm happy saying any
Coach Sefa.
Coach Sefa and this is what we know of Yao. No, Ade Feno, Ade BI or Feno per se, or Kona or trainer BBS. I'm very happy saying Faisal Aqua adopt on. Look at the facility, Division 1 team. This is a renovated Abrankese Park. And she said the only design page Nations FC, a design was seat no more. Oko changing room.
And they are doing so well in the Division 1.
Good. And for me, it is one of the best pitches in Africa, not in Ghana. Make us Africa, one of the best pitches are you to meet.
Okay, and see Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex now here, and it's one of the beautiful edifices currently we have in this country. And I can find Shabban home matches, the Beat Olympics in that GPL match 20 game. My name is Mutala Yakubu. Thanks to Mo Shaban. Happy Independence, Mo Shaban. And then one of my Kwame Nkrumah vibes. I remember with the footage that we used to see. Say Ghana, your beloved country is free forever. See Anana.
Say Nkrumah.
Yeah.
1957. Ye nane the match Ghana independent. Ghana did independence in there. Means me know you're a nationalist. Those days nationalists na you know.
Of course.
It means me know.
Yes, they are sports.
Yes, nationalists. Juma say you are fast sports na and you propagated the domestic football. Nationalists, and they me know. You represent Ghana. Yet and in the 6th match, me no represent your minors. I was here to say our domestic football is free forever. I see it.
Of course, it is free forever. And any